Are you a real estate agent trying to generate leads and not getting any results? Let me explain you why and show you an example of what people are doing wrong so you can avoid these mistakes. I personally love this topic because a lot of companies, they talk about lead generation and how to acquire contact information online. But not many companies and marketing gurus, they talk about how do you convince those potential customers that you are the right person? How do you convert them in actual sales? Right? That's the hardest part in real estate because marketing funnel is super long. Sometimes it takes us 4 or 6 months to convince potential customer that we are the right person. It is true for any business that tries to generate leads online. We have to create the right foundation to show our potential customers that we have right experience and knowledge to deal with their needs. Now let's find a random real estate agent online who runs ads and analyze his business, what he is doing right and what he is doing wrong, so you can apply this knowledge to your business. Here I just Google for real estate agent Toronto, and these are the search results that I've got. First, for Google Ads, you can see this small ad icon, so we pay for these clicks. Every person who wanna visit our website, we have to pay for their visits. Then we have our free results. These are Google My Businesses. We always suggest for every real estate agent to register for Google My Business because, as you can see, you can acquire quite a lot of traffic for free. And not just traffic, of course, you can get some leads because here you can click on phone number, you can visit website or directions, you can go to some office, right? You have to do only 2 things. You have to fill up your profile as much as possible, and you have to acquire customer reviews, and of course ideally all of them would be 5-star reviews. Then we have some organic results, but we are more interested in ads, right? Because we evaluating foundation and we want to see what mistakes these agents are making. So I just randomly chose this agent. And let's take a look at his website. What happens when you click on his ad? Well, this is the website we get when we clicked on the best agent in Toronto. Let's imagine I'm a potential customer who is trying to find a real estate agent to sell or buy a house for me. And I'm trying to evaluate his credibility and knowledge. I'm trying to find whether he's a good fit for my needs. First of all, I can see video at the top of the web page. I like it. It makes it personal. I don't like generic websites, and actually no one likes generic websites. So when brokerage provide you with something basic, try to avoid it. It's better to build something on Wix, but it will be personal. It will speak to your values. It will speak to your target audience. So it's a good beginning. I like a very clear call to action. Chat with us. A lot of people, they prefer chat instead of calls, so it's a good move. Then I like a story about himself because of course I want to learn who he is as a person, why he became real estate agent, and all this story behind his business. Then we have quite basic credibility line. I don't like it because it doesn't actually prove anything. What works better if you create some PR articles and distribute them, if you have maybe some achievements. So basically what I want to see in this line, how other people talk about your brand, talk about your business, right? Here it seems it just himself claiming those numbers, right? Featured new development, it seems that he is focused more on pre-construction assignments, new development, resale. That's why he included this section. But for me, this section doesn't bring a lot of value. So for me, it seems more like an advertising. What I want to see more is I want to see some value on this website, right? Because we don't have any relationship with this person. I'm just an average user who Googled for real estate agent in Toronto, and usually it's not suggested to show these projects quite high, or maybe instead of these you can provide some search bar where I can maybe search for a specific project, or maybe I can input some address and find new developments nearby. So I don't think this section brings a lot of value to website visitors. Again, we have a call to action, chat with us, new assignments. Again, maybe it's nice to show your clients that you promote their projects, assignments, but it's not really useful for any website visitor, especially when you pay for traffic, when you pay for cold traffic. And when someone search for real estate agent in Toronto, it's still quite cold. So you have to grab customer attention by providing some value. So ideally you want this person to return for some reason on your website, or fill out information if they believe that you are awesome. Trusted by community, this is what I was looking for, some reviews. You can make it better, because usually what we suggest for every real estate agent is to pull those reviews from somewhere else. For example, you can install widget that would show your Google My Business reviews, right? Those reviews that customer leaves on Google, or maybe some Facebook reviews, because in this case it doesn't look credible enough. My TV, so he definitely targets some Chinese audience and the English speaking audience. He has I believe YouTube. Yes, this is YouTube. That's a good thing to do. I admire real estate agents who find time to create YouTube videos. So definitely a great job, because now I can really see his expertise. I can get an idea of what his opinion on the market, maybe on some specific neighborhoods. So I can get to know him a little bit better without getting in touch with him. That's a great advantage. So videos always help you with conversion, especially when it comes to landing pages like that, when you drive traffic from Google, someone who search real estate agent in Toronto. I see lots of social media buttons, and it's a great thing to have because it adds to your credibility. People can see if you've been doing your Instagram account for a couple years. It means you hadn't just opened yesterday, right? Especially if you are doing some YouTube channel, then people can see your knowledge, your expertise, right? It's a great way to show your opinion on lots of different things. Let's take a look at his Instagram and see what he posts and how it looks for me as for potential client. I see he has a good mix of some houses, personal stuff, he has some family. So he's quite transparent for me as for cold lead who just came from Google and doesn't know anything about him. People like transparency online. It always adds to your credibility and build trust. And again, we haven't even met, but I already feel I know this person a little bit. I see he likes biking, he has some interests besides taking picture of his car and some random houses. He definitely focus a lot on pre-construction projects, that I can tell from his Instagram account. The only suggestion I would give, maybe improve quality of the pictures, but overall I believe Instagram on the right track. It doesn't get lots of likes and comments, but of course he's just in the beginning of his journey, so it's totally fine. It doesn't mean if you're not getting likes or comments you have to stop your Instagram account, because usually it's hard to engage with people when you post business content, when you don't entertain them. Instagram is an entertaining platform. In this case, it's totally fine to see 12 likes. I have no issues with that, especially when you don't invest too much time on your platform, right? Facebook business page. Let's take a look what's going on here, and we can clearly see that not much, even less than Instagram, and I'm totally okay with that, because business pages don't bring a lot of value besides being a platform for advertising on Facebook and Instagram. So if you ask me, should I create one? I say totally yes. Make sure you fill out all possible information like website URL, your phone number, include chat, maybe add some couple of reviews, And besides that, don't do anything and don't spend too much time on this platform. Just copy everything you do on Instagram in your Facebook. Here, since we are talking about Facebook, I want to pause a little bit and discuss Facebook remarketing campaign capabilities to improve conversion rate on your website. Let's pretend I'm your potential customer again. I visited your website, I liked your page, I saw your social media posts, I saw your Google My Business, you have a lot of reviews, and I think you're an awesome person and you're the right agent for me. But the issue is, I'm not ready to make a decision right now. I will make it maybe in the next 2 weeks, maybe in the next 2 months or 6 months. The best way to keep in touch would be Facebook remarketing campaigns, where you can follow your previous visitors across Instagram and Facebook. The most powerful format for this type of campaigns would be video ads, where you can create 1 or 2 videos or create long sequence of videos that educate your potential customer on some specific real estate topic. If we go back to our example, we can see that our realtor, he tried to run a campaign on Facebook and capture people's attention. Of course, it's a total fail because this creative won't bring any attention. People won't click on it. It will be a total waste of money. Too much text is too small. You don't want to submit any contact information or even go back to the website. You don't understand what's the catch here. Don't create campaigns like that. Again, try to create a video or maybe a video sequence, or try to come up with something catchy. The simplest way you can provide people with the market update. And finally, Google My Business. You remember in the beginning I said that it is one of the easiest steps you can take in your online visibility, building credibility and online brand, because it's free. The only one thing you have to take care of is to get as much reviews as possible. He got 22 reviews. Unfortunately, he has 3.6 stars. Let's take a look why it happened, because you see, I believe a couple people just gave him 1 star without even leaving a comment. It happens. Unfortunately, it happens. Maybe it was a competitor, who knows. But the majority of reviews, we can tell he has 5 stars and he has some previous business. So it makes him a legit realtor for me as for potential customer. He didn't fill out all possible information here, so he has the bare minimum website and phone number, and he doesn't have any pictures. On Google My Business you can upload bunch of pictures and also videos. You can even add some promotions. Maybe you have some free variation, or maybe you have some more interesting hook that you can include in this profile. So it's almost like a social media page on the maps. Taking into consideration how many people using Google Maps on mobile phones, it can be a very powerful tool to get free traffic and potentially leads if you're lucky. We just covered the real estate foundation that will highly improve your conversion rate. Don't waste your money without taking care of all these media assets. Let's summarize all the points so you can use them for your business. Personalize your website. Don't use generic templates from your brokerage. Consider using Wix or any alternative. Catch visitors' attention with some video. Include IDX. Make your website a real estate search engine. It will add more value to your visitors. Include credibility sections on your website. Consider getting PR articles or participating in YouTube show. Have a couple of social media pages. Mix content, educational, personal, emotional. Register for Google My Business. Get reviews. Run remarketing on Facebook and use videos. If you like my content, please give me a like or subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.